Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today's class is for 12th, and our topic is consequences of globalization. As we saw yesterday, globalization is the process by which different countries of the world came closer to each other. It is the result of development in the field of science and technology, electronic media, transport and communication, etc. And there is interconnectedness between the nations of the world, and the whole world has become a global village due to globalization. Now we shall see the consequences of the globalization. As globalization is a process by which planet Earth is considered to be one single unit. Therefore, globalization is multidimensional concept as it has political, economic and cultural manifestations. Political consequences. The emergence of globalization has its impact on the political scene of the state in the following ways. Number one, globalization has affected the traditional concept of state sovereignty. Thus, it has eroded the capacity of the state to take decisions independently. There are various international organizations like World Trade Organization, World Health Organization, UNESCO, ILO. These frame rules and regulations for all states. Secondly, the entry and increased role of multinational corporations all over the world has reduced the capacity of the governments to take independent decisions. The third political effect is that it forced the governments to change the laws and constitution in accordance with the private sector. However, it doesn't mean that by the process of globalization status have lost their relevance. It still have a state still has relevance and performs its essential functions. It maintains law and order and defends against external aggression. The second consequence of the globalization is economic. The economic consequences of globalization include economic globalization draws the role of international institutions like International Monetary Fund and World Trade Organization. Second, it shows the distribution of economic gains. Number third, it involves greater economic flows among different countries of the world. And number fourth, it involved greater trade across the globe. Economic globalization has both positive and negative effects. Mostly economic globalization helped more to developed world because of their advancement in every field. It didn't help the poor countries as they were not able to compete with the rich countries of the world due to lack of technology and other fields. The third effect or consequences of the globalization is cultural consequences. Globalization leads to the rise of a uniform culture that is called homoni- homogenization. Indeed, globalization brings about changes in the structure of culture. It affects our domestic life, food, dress, ideas, etc. The joint family has been replaced by nuclear family. Birthday, Woman Day, increasing number of fast food and many other international festivals symbolize globalization. But cultural consequences are not only negative, it has also positive impact as it has increased social mobility and has made some additions in the customs and fractions of every culture. Thus, dear students, the globalization has a vast impact throughout the world in every field of life, economic, political, or cultural, and it has changed the social life of the people throughout the world. This was today's topic. That is all. Okay.